Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Virgo for the week of December 11th, 2023. Hello, my Virgos. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love, energy, and the support. It helps me to continue doing what I'm doing. So thank you, and I'm glad you guys like it. So, my Virgos, Venus is in Scorpio at this time, conjunct with Apollo, forming a kite energy. You actually have like a lot of positive changes happening for you on Monday. And also because Pluto is getting ready to move into Aquarius, we can see ourselves being released from a lot of garbage at this time with this energy. So for some of you here, this is Pluto in your fifth house at this time. So you can see a turn of events happening with work and career, because the fifth house doesn't necessarily deal with entertainment, love, karmic love relationships, but also it deals with leadership positions when it comes to work, or leadership positions when it comes to family. So we can see a lot of changes going on with that. Maybe the dynamic of your family could be changing. For some of you, if you had a falling out with certain family members, siblings, children, that you could be reconnecting with them at this time, but only to have another falling out with them, God forbid, on the 20th, or you need to work on having a different conversation and a more proactive conversation with this person in your life that you're trying to reconcile with. You can be receiving some much needed good news when you're happy, everyone else is happy. For some of you here, this is a great time for some much needed conversations with other people, talking about the elephant in the room, your concerns, your worries, your deep you are looking for deeper emotional connections, conversations. For some of you, this could be a new love interest coming into your life. And of course, Mercury is in retrograde. So this is a beautiful time to form emotional bonds with people rather than jumping right into the sex. For some of you, this could be opening up to other people, being very intimate and being very, open about your insecurities and just letting other people in, letting your walls down, being vulnerable. But the problem is, when Mercury goes direct, you need to learn to stay in this relationship, okay, and not avoid this person. All right, does not necessarily have to be a love relationship. It could just be somebody that you're opening up to. Okay, you are letting down your walls to somebody or people in your life. I feel for some of you, if you've been at a certain job for a while and around certain people for a while, even with school, that you could be showing another side to them at this time. And I know that some of you heard me speak of this before, but we're all dealing with different aspects of the chart that is revealing this. So sometimes if I'm repeating, it's not necessarily about you, but other people that are watching too, because it's like a clock. It's like a clock, and the planets are like a clock, and everybody's chart hits differently. You want to check that out? Send me your date of birth, time, and place, and I will put you on the weekly and daily horoscopes, and you can see that everybody hits differently. Everybody will have the same experience in those signs, especially the risings, because I do it based on the rising, but you can also watch for your sun, your rising, and sometimes if you have a stellium, and if you're a mutable sign like Virgo, like Pisces, and like Gemini, you could watch for that as well. Okay, and you can see how, or Sagittarius, and you could watch for your stellium. Like for me, I have a stellium in Virgo, but I also have a stellium in Aries, and then I have a stellium in Scorpio. Okay, and then my Pluto's in Libra. So it's kind of like real powerful energies here. So I take on those aspects or those characteristics as well. All right, sometimes I relate to the natal charts in those. So this is something to think about or explore at this time. The South Node is forming an air trine with Hygeia, the second, sixth, and 10th house, the sixth house with Hygeia in it. This is a good time to make important career decisions, making some lifestyle choices at this time, taking on more responsibilities at work. An excellent time to reorganize your financial matters. Thoughts do become things on this day, so keep the energy positive. Also is the time period of Hanukkah, so Chag Sameach for everybody celebrating, a time of miracles and wonderments. You may find that accounting procedures benefit you greatly at this time. So this could be like working on QuickBooks. This could actually be getting an accountant with this energy, making things more efficient. I know those of you in Europe, you're starting your taxes right now. You are less likely to feel attached to what you own, and you may feel like holding a garage sale and getting rid of some useless items. It is often a time of financial stability and conservative financial management. Relationships with superiors should be good. Elders may provide good financial advice. It is a time when you can get a lot of work done. Your superiors are likely to see you as very efficient. Relationships in the office environment should be enjoying a period of stability. The new moon in Sagittarius, the focus is more towards your family. You can, because you have a stellium in Sagittarius, you can also be in hermit mode. You can be more quiet into yourself at this time and kind of being more about you with this energy here, okay? So there could be decisions made at the home at this time. A fresh start is possible, but it may be a while before peace returns. This could also be traveling coming up for some of you because of the holidays. Peace and serenity within the home. It is an excellent time to invite others into the home for private parties or get-togethers. You enjoy playing host. This could be like doing a little Christmas party with this energy. This will be an occasion to remember boundaries in the home as they currently are not normal or healthy. It is a time that you should examine the nature of the dependencies and others' expectations of you. Your family will be more supportive than usual. It can be also additions to the home being made at this time. The atmosphere is more comfortable. You may not be getting along with the women in your life. Your domestic situation for some of you can be chaotic, and this is based on other people's natal charts too, okay? You may feel restless and want to move. You may be inclined to be lazy and not get anything done with this energy, and everybody's getting mad at everybody that lives in the home, roommates and stuff like that, because nobody's taking care of the home at this time. On the 13th, Mercury goes retrograde in Capricorn. Your emotions are close to the surface of your mind. Your perceptions of others' feelings are quite accurate. This is a good time to make important decisions, as you are more likely to be about the facts. You may take on more responsibilities. You may be presented with an opportunity that will take you on the fast track with career. Multiple possibilities for advancement present themselves. Doors open up and obstacles to success are removed. You have difficulty coping with anything out of the ordinary. You need to make adjustments to allow yourself to express your unique talents and original thoughts. You are sensitive, soft-spoken, and you're apt to be overwhelmed by your empathy with the suffering. You have a martyr-like tendency. You may be unsure of yourself and your own limitations and attributes. You also have creative and artistic leanings. You're empathetic and healing talents and understanding. You have a natural ability to listen to others and help people understand their pain, give them emotional validation. Your relationships to your father and relatives should be improved. You may be able to make progress on real estate issues, but these are going to be slow progress because we have to wait till all the planets, like by February, okay, you should be moved into a home. Or this could be dealing with housing at this time. You are more able to get your way in domestic issues. It is a good time to take care of unfinished business and make plans for the future. Obstacles make progress, and you may be more, and they could be more easily removed now. Then on the 14th, for some of you here, you could be on silent mode when it comes to your love relationship. So if you're living with your partner, you may not be on speaking terms with them with this energy. You two could have like a roommate situation going on right now with this energy and just creating a disconnect. So make sure that you're being vulnerable. Work on being empathetic, open to your partner with this energy here. You have to be careful how you express your feelings though. This is an excellent time for loading up your social media page with videos, publishing, law, higher education. You may receive good news about legal matters. Travel is favored. This is an excellent time for learning, teaching, writing. Again, uploading your videos on the social media, publishing. Relationships with lawyers should be good. Any legal dealings that you have now, like with social services, like with your EBT cards, housing associations, housing in general, anything that has to deal with legal documentations could be successful at this time. This could also be getting a license or a visa. Travel related business is favored. Mercury in retrograde, semi-sextiling series in the 4th and 5th house. For some of you, you could find yourself taking care of older family members. You can be playing parent to your adult parents, or the focus is more towards mother side of the family, and you can be taking on their responsibilities. Not everybody's responsibilities, but one particular person that is going through it at this time, or they can't help themselves. This could also be taking like your adult children to their doctor's appointments and being more about their health issues and more invested in their health with this energy. Then on the 15th, you're less inclined to leave home, so you could be in hermit mode. You prefer intimate companionships to a night out of town. Home life is more peaceful than usual. You may be in a prankish and playful mood with this energy here as well. Negotiations are often clear and to the point. This can also create nervousness. The phone is very busy at this time. You may be more inclined to host a party at your residence, issue invitations, tranquility in the home. Relationships with parents, or particularly your father, for some of you, can improve, or father's side of the family, or father-in-law. You're not so quick to invest your money or jump into new situations with this energy. You have some karmic lessons coming up in regards to falling into certain traps. So be careful with this. Be careful. This could be like repeating cycles with other people, self-delusions, or overly optimistic. Don't go banking on things at this time unless you know it's a sure thing. This is karmic experience that you're going through, and experiencing it in regards to like your money, investing in other people's drama, or regards to trusting and being unrealistic. Romanticizing relationships could be a big problem for some of you here, especially those of you who are like 30 and under. I would be careful with other people at this time and being too trusting with other people. So don't like be opening yourself up to the person that you're putting on your pedestal at this time, because you could find that person is the one that you're going to have the most lessons with. Okay. With age brings about experience, so you could find a safe range to work with that produces good results without loss or disappointment. At this time, certain amount of fantasy, celebrity, magic, religion, or even drug use may be required to help you see straight. Or this could be like, like self-medication, or this could be like, like getting like depression medication and stuff like that to help you have clarity and stuff like that to help you see better, or therapy with this energy to create more of a grounded life for you. Okay. And this could lead to brilliance or genius with this energy as well. But be careful with overindulgence, as this is too much or too little, and these things can cause your undoing. Like those people that do like the mushroom therapy thing and stuff like that. I would be careful with that. Just try to create balance in it. But it could help you when it comes to solving some of your issues, or helping you see certain things in a different light. Okay, to an extent. Just don't go abusing it. Ooh. Alrighty. The first card I come up with is the 5 of Wands. This is on the job training coming up with this energy. For some of you, the focus could be on school at this time with this energy as well. The Star card, manifesting what you want during this time period. This is your consciousness changing with this energy as well. This is you getting excited about the new year and what's to come to you. The World card, ooh, beautiful energy time for you. So you could be happy, bubbly, and optimistic at this time with this energy. This could be plans working out exactly as planned. This could be wish fulfillment with this energy happening for you. Emphasis on more money. For some of you, you could be starting a new job, and there could be some on-the-job training coming up for you as well. And there could be possibility of growth, or you could find that perfect job for you that you've been looking for at this time. The Devil card brings about endings. You are finishing up cycles with certain people in your life. You are no longer obligated to certain people in your life at this time. So I feel like because of this, that you have more freedom with this energy. Not all of you, but some of you have more freedom and time on your hands to explore different avenues of your life, or to revisit certain avenues of your life that you haven't been able to like spend time with. So this could be like spending time with your passion projects, for example. Okay. The 4 of Swords, you can still feel oppressed in certain relationships with this energy, or you can feel emotionally stuck in certain relationships, or it's like you feeling emotionally stuck in certain situations in your life at this time. This could be reevaluating your career direction. Those of you who are 50 and over, you could be looking for your freedom at this time with this energy. So you could be, after the new year, getting rid of certain things to make you feel unstuck. Like stop going to certain groups or organizations at this time. Ooh, excuse me. Exploring your options, following your hobbies at this time, or just spending more time to yourself with this energy. I feel for some of you here that this is a great time for group gatherings with this energy. For some of you, you could be traveling to different countries with this energy here. This could be an exciting time for you to be in like this cultural melting pot of people. So for some of you, this could be like traveling in India or traveling in Asia or something like that, or parts of Europe. The Hierophant card brings about endings. Okay, so this could be a divorce. This could be a nasty falling out with a group or organization, or like getting kicked out of like certain leadership positions, like a nasty ending. So whatever nastiness is coming, let it come, because that cycle has ended. Okay, because maybe you're too comfortable to leave the situation as well, because it represents some kind of security to you, some kind of stability. So sometimes the universe has to kick you out of certain situations so you can go and find yourself. Okay, so you can go and explore. So this is you being kicked out of a situation for whatever reason. Energy is energy, and don't feel like it's a bad thing. It's actually a blessing. Okay, so see the blessing in the situation, why it's come to an end. Because sometimes, you know, like God puts things in front, like you put things in front of yourself and you're like, oh, I want that, I want that, I want that, and then, you know, God kind of looks at it and goes, that's not your purpose driven journey, that's not it. Here, this is better for you, this is where you're supposed to be, you know, that kind of thing. The Ace of Wands, taking creative risks. I feel for some of you here that certain things that you wanted to do and never thought about doing, or revisiting certain things, is going to unlock a long held dream, or you're going to be wondering why you never thought about doing this before and it's been in front of your face all this time, is what I'm hearing. The King of Swords, I feel for some of you here, you need to cock those brains before you shoot that mouth off, or you're going to be getting into some kind of ugliness with somebody and it's going to end, it's going to feel like a divorce. Okay, so this could be like you and other family members really having a nasty falling out with each other and stuff, you know, like I said in the astrology, that this could be a nasty falling out with like a family member or like one of your children with this energy here, and you may not be on speaking terms with one of your kids. Okay, so certain cycles before Pluto goes direct is coming to an end, and this could be a forever thing. This could be something that you two will come back and revisit, and you two have to find that sweet spot that works for the both of you, you know. And I see this in my relationships, like with my brother-in-law. I see that me and him have a sweet spot. Like, I cannot talk to him about my ex-husband. I can to an extent, but then I have to like back off on it, because at the end of the day, that is his brother, and he, you know, passively he has made it known to me that, you know, I'm going to stick up for my brother, you know. So it's like a dangerous little line that I walk with him, but we love each other and we try to make it work with each other, because he's like a brother to me, and you know, and so we try to create that fine balance between like what we can talk about, what we can't. Because if you love somebody, truly love somebody, you will try to you will cultivate that relationship and try to work it out, you know. And people sometimes do change and people sometimes don't change, you know, so whatever happens. I feel like for some of you here, you could be learning about what makes you unique and what makes you stand out at this time. You could be looking for your talents, your niche in life with this energy here. The Eight of Swords, you can be going through it emotionally at this time. For some of you here, I feel like you're just feeling stuck in a relationship with this energy that you haven't left. So this could be like a love relationship for some of you, and you could be feeling very like stuck in your situation and unable to move on. For some of you, you could be at a crossroads with certain areas of your life. So this could be having to make some difficult choices, or not ready to make those choices just yet, okay? So this may not be the easiest time for you. For some of you here, you may have a difficult time focusing and concentrating at this time. You could be looking at yourself and going, what's the matter with me, you know, and stuff like that. So for some of you, you could be going to get therapy to get yourself tested. And then for others of you, you could be just like going through it emotionally at this time with this energy. The Magician card, as above, so below. Be careful with liars and manipulative people in your life with this energy. Be careful what you get conned into. Somebody could be catfishing you or fishing you out of your money at this time. So be protective. Be careful with the scams at this time with this energy. Be careful with the lies, okay? With this energy, try to trust your intuition or try to be about facts, you know, during this time period. The Two of Swords, you're trying to manipulate a situation and trying to get your way in a situation. I feel also be careful of impulsive decisions or doing, you know, we have like a lot of mutable squaring at this time with all the planets in Sagittarius. So we could see some crazy stuff. Okay, like real crazy stuff, like people doing crazy stuff. So be careful with the liquor and, you know, with your emotions and letting your emotions get out of control. Be on the right side of the law during this time period as well. The Ten of Swords, you can be starting over in certain areas of your life. If you have to leave a situation and you're being kicked out of a situation, leave with class. Okay, leave with class, because you're going to find you're going to get more respect on how you leave a situation. Like when I left with class, okay? I did not get on everybody's level, okay? Like everybody was like, oh, we want to see that bitch impoverished and stuff like that, and she deserves it. Don't pay child support. Don't do that. And you know what? I told that bitch, you don't got to pay child support. You don't got to pay child support at all. I said, just walk away. And then he wants alimony from me. And I was like, you know what? You don't deserve that. You cheated on me. I don't even think you can get that if you cheated on me. And I'm like, no, you know, so don't, like, you know, just leave with class. Because like a lot of people saw how I left, and, you know, and how he leaving, and everybody, you know, everybody keep kicking him out of the house. So it's kind of like, you know, let everybody else's ass be shown, because they may not show it today, they may not show it tomorrow, but give it a few months and they're gonna start showing their asses to everybody. And it's like, that's why I stopped talking to this person. And it could be a situation where you see somebody that you don't like, and your friends could be like liking this person, and that's okay, because they're going to have the same exact experience that you had, and you're going to be like, and that's why, okay? Because if they did it to me, eventually they're going to do it to you. All right, so that's not good, okay? Because they got a lot of lessons or personality changes that they got to make on their own. Okay, the Tower card, I feel with this energy here, this is change. This is Pluto energy. This is certain things no longer applying in your life at this time. So go with the flow. Allow the changes to happen. Change is difficult. You know, change is challenging. But also, you know, this is part of our movie. You got to think of it. It's like, you know, it's like swipe right, swipe left, you know? And it's kind of like you're just looking at this, but then you're reacting to this movie really bad, you know? And sometimes we just don't give it a reaction. Some things need a little bit of a reaction, but not like so much that, you know, cops need to be called. But, you know, give it a reaction for a second, process it, and really quickly let it go. Because everything, because you'll find later on, and I promise you, you will find the blessing in the situation, and you will find the peace in your life. And sometimes, you know, this is just God's way of moving the crap out of your way, saying, okay, you learned this lesson, let go. You learned this lesson, let it go, Elsa. Let it the damn go, because there's better things coming for you. So just know that, okay? And you're being released from some karmic thing. Why are you going back into the karmic pool? Why are you jumping? Oh, damn, you dive right into that karmic pool too, huh? Okay, Elsa. All right, this is going to take another 10, 20 years. So it's up to you what you want to do, you know? Let it go, Elsa. Let it go. All right, at least, you know, whatever fall that you're going to go through this week, you could blame it on other people. All right, so it's not your fault. Alrighty, it's other people's fault. I don't say that much, but you could actually blame yourself. That you don't blame yourself. Okay, some of you can blame yourself, some of you, but not all of you. All right, so just don't make any crazy decisions. The Seven of Coins, for some of you, this could be thoughts of a move coming up. At this time. This could be traveling as well with this energy here, or thinking about going to a different country, or you could be thinking about finding work out of state with this energy here as well, because there could be better opportunities elsewhere with this energy. For some of you, you could be revenge seeking. Don't do that. It's not worth it. Okay, just leave it alone. Give it to God. Just let God handle it, because eventually God gonna handle it, and it's gonna be like, mm-hmm. For some of you, you're dealing with your deep insecurities at this time, so change could be really hard for some of you. Whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, do it. Look at that. Emotional validation. Okay? Emotional validation in regards to what you need to do at this time. You know what you need to do, but you're trying to figure out when to do it. Okay? Trials and tribulations are coming up, of course. I've been talking about it. So, and I feel like, but at the end of the day, whatever changes that you're going to go through, change is never easy. And this could be like more emotionally than you going through it physically. For some of you, you may have to go through it physically. For others of you, I don't like change, but change happens. Okay? So at this time, it's going to create more stability and make you feel more grounded in your life, and it's going to bring more money into your life as well, so it's worth doing. Okay, the Sun card, I feel like at some point you'll make this change in your life. So you may not do it anytime soon. You may not even do it. You might do this during the summer or something. Okay, so of course when all the planets are in retrograde. I do see unemployment for some of you here as well. So this could be this could be like taking a break for right now with this energy, collecting unemployment, and then just trying to figure out what you want to do. And then when you're ready to do it, which I feel like will be like after January, then you will go and get a job and what have you. But I feel like for some of you here that you may want a job out of state. Okay, so for some of you, you could be thinking about wanting to travel because it's just better financial opportunities out of state for some of you here with this energy, or you just don't want to be like you want some time away from family and stuff like that. I feel for others of you, you could be dealing with people who are sick in your home, which I talked about on the astrology. For others of you, this could be getting invested in other people's drama with this energy. The Three of Coins talks about growth. I feel like you could be receiving some kind of financial assistance at this time. For some of you, not all of you. I feel also with this energy here that there is some on-the-job training, a great time for internship with this energy. The Two of Wands, I feel that for some of you, I feel like, somebody could be definitely relying on you a lot at this time because they find you as the voice of wisdom. Somebody sees you, even though you don't feel like it, somebody sees you as having their shit together. Okay, and so this person could be like really leaning on you or being really, really friendly with you because they feel like they want to be you. Okay, so you could be making a new friend during this time period that really feels like you know a lot more than them, so they're just gonna hang on to you. Is what I'm feeling. Alrighty, so know that. I do feel like you could be very cerebral in your head at this time. Lots of people in your cards, lots of men in your cards at this time with this energy here. This could be the same dude with this energy, very stable, person in power and position, very stuck in their ways of thinking with this energy. This could be an older gentleman for some of you here with this energy, calling the shots and making things happen for you with this energy, okay? For some of you, this could be your manager. Okay, or this could be the owner of the store that you work for as well, making things happen for you and calling the shots with this energy. I do see this as a great time for networking, collaborations, socializing. The Temperance card, you're more about your sanity here with this energy as well. I feel for some of you, you could be following somebody that is just leading you in the right direction in your life. I feel you could be taking your life more seriously at this time. This person's going to help you grow for some of you. Okay, so there's somebody that's like a mentor towards you, but this person is helping you grow and evolve and becoming a better version of yourself with this energy. And I feel like this person is stabilizing for you because this person is like changing you and transforming you emotionally, and you're becoming more invested in your responsibilities with this energy here. For some of you, you're putting your playful ways away. For some of you, this could be like becoming parents. Children change you, so, and you're more about your sanity, you're more grounded at this time, you're going in mommy and daddy mode at this this time with this energy. This could be a relationship, a love relationship, and this man, you know, it's like, oh, I want to be like Mike, you know, remember that? Those of you born in the 80s, you know, so it's kind of like that. You know, you're very inspired by this person. This could also be somebody that you just know who's a person in power in your life, and you're like, oh my God, I want to be like them, okay? The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer is yes. The Nine of Swords, this is endings coming up. You don't want to make certain decisions in your life because it's making you step out of your emotional security at this time. So know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Know that things will work out for you. Okay, but at this time, you're just very fear-based when it comes to making changes. So do it after the second and see if you still feel the same way about it. But mind you, I feel like you'll do this more in February because on the 20th comes Pluto and Aquarius. We're kind of getting adjusted to that energy. We're kind of being introduced to that energy. So we're not going to see a lot of shifts. We're not going to make a lot of dips and do's until February and March, okay? The Knight of Swords, I feel that this is ultimatums, creating boundaries with others. You're very analytical in your way of thinking with this energy and the start of a new creative project. You have a lot of influence over other people at this time, and people tend to dance to your tune. This is a busy week for you with this energy here, so you can find yourself driving around, being more outside at this time with this energy. So also watch your spending at this time. Alrighty. I love you, my Virgos. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everybody who's watching. Kisses.